Hi people, good to see you. Did you know that if a photographer takes a picture of you, he has every right over that picture? Like legally, that picture is not yours, even if you are the one that paid him for service. I was today years old when I found out. OP, who is a lawyer, has come on the internet to tell us that wedding picture you are about to spend millions on tomorrow. Hate to break it to you, it's not legally yours. For my own money. Whoa. In law, the photographer owns it, not you, not your spouse, not even your mama. You only paid for use, not ownership. I never knew that. So you are trying to say that I paid someone for service, and after rendering the service, they are supposed to give me the product. And now you are telling me that that product, at the end of the day, is not mine. It belongs to them. I need to wear wig in my head so that we can go to courts of law. Meaning, your wedding album isn't yours. Your birthday shoot isn't yours. Even your fine graduation pictures aren't yours. Unless you sign a copyright transfer, the photographer can reuse, publish, or even sell your special moments. I think I need to go online and search, because how is it that I never knew about this? You are trying to say that my pictures, the photographer can reuse them, publish them, and even sell my special moments, even when I paid for service. If you're a lawyer or you have legal knowledge or you understand the Nigerian constitution, please tell me in the comment section, because I'm not understanding. It's supposed to be mine. I paid for it. You hand over everything to me. So why is it that you're going to publish and sell it? If you want to, you can do that. And I don't have any say over the usage or the ownership of my own special moments. I don't get. Make it so technically you don't own your memories. Let that sink in. You cannot sink in. I've been trying to let it sink in, but it has refused to enter my brain. it it's not sinking in. I'm not getting what you are saying. Okay, so what's the best way to avoid this? Do I have to sign papers? Do we need to sign an agreement? Do we need to call in a lawyer or someone with legal, like, do we need to bring in a lawyer to sign papers so that after the wedding everything becomes mine and you cannot use them again? Is that it? Because how can I pay you for something and then the law is saying that that property is no longer mine and it's yours to use? Is that why photographers always put watermarks in their pictures? There is a lot I don't know. Oh my god, let me go to the comment section and see what Nigerians are saying. Okay, this one is from Josephine. She's saying, I do not totally agree. Yes, this is what I want to hear. I need that. Okay, let's see. Section 28 of the Nigerian Copyright Act states that a person who commissioned the work, that is, person who pays for the work, has a non-exclusive license to use it, but not for commercial purposes. Now it makes sense, okay? Which means maybe if you are like a creative, you don't have the right, even if you paid for the work, you don't have the exclusive license to use it for commercial purpose, which means you cannot resell it to someone else except there is an agreement. Is that what you are trying to say? uh Section 28 of the Nigerian copyright states that a person who commissioned the work, okay, the person who pays for the work, has a non-exclusive license to use it, but not for commercial purpose. Which means You have the full right to the pictures. They are your property, but you cannot make money off them. So does it mean that people who post their wedding pictures or content, especially content creators, and then they make money off of it, does it mean that it's against the law and they can be sued? Also, a subsection also states that the person who commissioned the work has the right to restrict the public use of the work except party agrees otherwise. Okay, even though the copyright lies in the photographer, if the work is commissioned that is paid for, he still needs the permission of the commissioner to publicly use the photo. Makes perfect sense. Okay, lawyer, it makes perfect sense. Okay, which means even the photographer has to seek permission from me to use my photo publicly. This is to balance the individual's right to privacy. Perfect. Both sides. Okay. In other words, the person who pays a photographer can only use it for non-commercial purpose. So if you are a content creator, a YouTuber, a TikToker, an IG, a Facebooker, okay, or a movie maker, you cannot use, you cannot just pick the work of a photographer or a cinematographer and make money off of it. There has to be a legal understanding from the onset. Okay, while the photographer cannot use the work publicly without the permission of the person that commissioned the work. So it goes both ways. If parties agrees otherwise, the terms of agreement will prevail. Word of advice: before you like get service of vendors these days, you guys should make sure that you sign papers. There should be written agreements signed by both parties. It's for safety reasons, to be on the safe side. Yeah, and it's also to protect yourself, because these days the way people are suing and threatening people with lawsuits left, right and center and counter suing. Wow, school no be scam, honestly, because when you face some things in life, you would wish you were educated on it and not ignorant. Life go humble person, but we move. Yeah, it's education is good, because things like this that you come online and you say makes you to be better prepared when you want to get involved with businesses like this in the future. You know what to do. You know if you want to involve someone legally. You know if you want to sign papers. You know if there should be terms and conditions involved in the business that is being carried out by both parties. So true education no be scam o. Even if you not go school, try to dey self educate yourself. It's very important in this country. This one is from Pishi saying, and no be lawyer but to sum it up, if a photographer uses your pictures for advert or personal use and you don't like it, you really have no backing by the law, but technically he owns it. Na him camera and gadgets. Collect agbasago. um mm, if a photographer uses your picture, and so it's a thing of agreement. I know most Nigerian photographers don't really care about all of this, but since this is a topic, I know one way out there will start doing this now, like telling the clients, that is maybe the bride and groom, that oh, you can't use my pictures to make money, you can't post my pictures, if you are monetized online, you can't use my pictures, this and that. So to be careful or to be on the safe side, make sure everything is written and signed and stamped. Okay. Okay. From Adana, and she's saying, I think that's why they put their name on the photos. Yeah, especially the soft copies, unless you pay for ownership. Then the photographer won't put the name on the pictures. Law plenty everywhere. Yes. So maybe after paying, the ones that they send to you, like privately, your own copy that you paid for, I don't think watermarks will be there, but the soft copies that will be reshared and posted on all platforms, the watermark is always there. I think that one is just to protect their work, their creative jobs, work, and all of that. I think that's the reason. I never knew that it's because there is a law guarding all of this. So technically, the money I paid the were isn't his too. I reserve the right to request for it and spend it whenever I like. Nigerians can be funny. This while I not cut too much. Okay, this one is from Pius. The law wasn't made by the lawyer. Lawyers don't make laws, they only interpret it. Okay, I think this guy is trying to justify what the poster, the OP said, because there were a lot of backlash and attack on the profession and what she is saying. So this guy is trying to justify what she said by saying the law wasn't made by lawyers. The laws have been there already. Okay, they only interpret it. Someone dropped a piece of meaningful tips that you should be mindful of, and you all pounced on her. Make una grow up, abeg. You will think there is no law in Nigeria till you fall victim. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I never knew that this law existed. Thank God she said it, because now I know better. I know what to do if I am in a situation like that. But coming to attack her, I feel like it's unnecessary. We learn, we relay, and we unlearn. Most times criticizing someone, you can make it constructive, but it into bullying and abusing the person is uncalled for. We really need to change the way we do things online. The lawyer who dropped the information is not even a photographer, come to think of it. The photographer who took the shot is the owner of the picture, the photograph, not you in the photo. It is an established law in Nigeria already, and as such they can use it for other promo and even sell it. I feel like everybody have different take on this. So which one is the correct one? If you are a lawyer and you are watching this, please do a diligent research and give your take on this. You can drop a comment in the comment section. You can go online and post it and maybe tag me and let me know so that we can have a further discussion on this. Someone is saying, may God provide for everyone to get their own camera, set timer, and snap themselves. Shikina. If worst come to us, I could always get a camera, ask a friend to take my pictures, and edit them and post them online. But I would regret it if at the end of the day, the pictures that I see are maybe the ones with my head not in frame, or my hands not in frame, or when they are supposed to take picture of the food will become the blurry background, and the side tablecloth will become the main object in focus. You know what I mean? Only photographers understand these things. So most times, even getting your own camera and giving it to a friend, if the friend has no basic knowledge in photography, you will be amazed at the quality of the pictures that you will see at the end of the day. You will get the shock of your life. In short, you will be shocked. Why can't I use my phone camera to capture the memory? You can with the latest phone out there. You can actually take a very good picture that you would like even after editing them. These phones, the new ones coming out, their picture quality, you will not believe it after editing them. Saying, so technically we should hire a lawyer while planning for a wedding. Nee. Yes, I think we are at that point where we are going to hire lawyers for a wedding, because Nigerian weddings these days, we are practically hiring almost everybody, because there are different things that come up during the wedding. So having a lawyer, because people pay for even security and everything these days, so having a lawyer for the wedding, you can, if you have the money, you can. Because even shooting movies, like in the Western world, you find out that they have legal team for that particular movie. So if you have the money, you can do it. But you know that once you start it, other Nigerians will follow suit, and it will become a problem. Person that cannot afford it now will be feeling left out, because now without lawyers, weddings will not hold. To avoid suing and counter suing and all of the online brouhaha, having a lawyer with you can also help to protect yourself from vendors and all of that, because if you are not even smart in Nigeria, vendors will still use your head.